Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour.
This thing, 7 of them jumped out the car, you know. This bitch grabbed the pepper spray out of his back pocket and sprayed him in the face, and then they put a hood on top of his face as well. Fucking little bitch. How fucking young they are. I'm gonna send it to that fucking Scarcity Studios guys on YouTube.
I really appreciate all the stories that you guys always send me every day. Please be patient. I'll get back to as many people as I can, but I do get a lot of messages every day. These two stories are about videos that were sent in from subscribers. And the first one, I haven't been able to find the actual case in reference. I've tried and I've waited a few days to be able to find it. But I received a video from a subscriber a few days ago from the city centre in Birmingham, outside the Bullring. It showed police arresting a young male, and it was taking several officers to do so. They'd also put some sort of bag over his face after reports were said that he was spitting at them. But we haven't been able to confirm that or find video to say that that happened. It shows several officers on top of him and people gathering around explaining the force is unnecessary. It's at this point that the officers seem to ease off him and get him up and remove the mask as well. But it's definitely good to see that people are questioning what they're seeing on the street when they're seeing officers acting out. And if you do have any questions about any sort of videos like this, please feel free to send them over. I'll do my best to be able to find out who's involved and if we can help. So thank you to the subscriber that sent that video in, and please continue to do so.
A big fucking cape round his face.
Pepper sprayed in the mouth. Do you know what's going on? There's pepper sprayed in his mouth.
So you just pepper sprayed him in the face and now you're covering his face? Pepper spray someone in the face and then cover the...
I witnessed it all, witnessed the whole thing.
The pepper sprayed him in the face, sprayed him with pepper spray in his face, and they're fucking putting a cape over his face like he can't breathe already when they've sprayed him. Because he's fucking black, innit? You know, 7 of them landing on him. The woman's grabbing the pepper spray out of his back pocket and fucking getting the pepper spray out of his back pocket and sprayed him in the face and put that on his face. Because they pepper sprayed him in the face so he don't spit. He can't. Well, watch my name. Okay. See, and this is what you get with fucking police, wankers. Pepper sprayed him in the face and fucking covered up his face. Fucking wankers. Pussy holes, man.
So, this happened in Liverpool on the Wirral line to Lime Street. A British Transport police officer pepper sprayed a man inside a train after ordering him to wear a face mask. He claimed he was exempt due to a medical condition. The shocking video shows the passenger and the police officer fighting on the train, and the scuffle breaks out and pepper spray is eventually used. The video shows the officer telling the man that he needs to wear a face mask, and the man's refusing, saying that he has a medical condition, which is a valid reason to not wear a face mask. Passengers on the train are required by law currently to wear a mask or face £100 fine. The only reason they cannot do so is if they have a medical condition. The British Transport Police continues to insist the man puts on a mask or leave the train, but the man refuses to, and this sparks a violent tussle. In actual fact, the police officer grabs the man and tells him to get up and tries to arrest him, and then sprays the man without actually verifying if he's even got a medical condition. The man says that you are not allowed to touch me by law, and he says he does not need to wear a mask due to his medical condition. The officer gives him a final warning before telling him that he needs to get off the train. The officer uses force to remove the man, and the man refuses and states it again that he should not be touching him. The officer then threatens to lock him up for this incident, and they begin to wrestle. Other passengers on the train say that he's done nothing wrong, and the officer sprays pepper spray into a carriage that is closed, and he is unable to get a clear shot and affects members of the public. This is another danger for pepper spray in use. He continues to resist arrest, and eventually the officer pulls his t-shirt off, so I don't understand how that even escalated to that point. He manages to cuff one of his wrists, and other passengers were very angry at the officer's removal of the man. So this would suggest that the guy was not being confrontational or bothering anyone on the train. A spokesperson for British Transport Police said that a man has been charged with threatening behaviour and assaulting a police officer on the Merseyrail train to Liverpool Lime Street. The incident happened at 3:20 on Wednesday, September the 2nd, and officers responded to reports of a man coughing at 2 passengers. So that counteracts why passengers were not happy. He is due to appear in court in January of 2021. The British Transport Police say they used pepper spray during the incident and the man was not hit with the liquid. This is another example of confrontation in public places due to masks and COVID related stuff. The only people that are not legally required to wear them are children under 11 and people that have got disabilities or impairments. So it is definitely becoming a very common occurrence for these sort of confrontations. So do try to avoid this sort of situation if you can, because be considerate of other passengers. This guy wasn't considerate even if he did have a medical condition, and neither was the officer involved in this case.
You're not allowed to touch me by law.
Underlying health conditions, you don't have to wear a mask. Underlying health conditions.
I do not have to wear a mask. End of. And you do not have to challenge me either. It's against the law to challenge me.
I'm not going to argue anymore.
Yeah, it's against the law to challenge me as well. I'm not getting off. Come on, David.
Yo! Who the fuck do you think you're grabbing? Who the fuck do you think you're grabbing? Hey, who you grabbing? Who the fuck are you grabbing? No, get off me! I've told you, no! Now get off me! Or I'll get you locked up. Now get off me! Now you've been told. Get the fuck up! Oi! Who the fuck are you grabbing there? I'll spray you, mate. What? You don't spray me for nothing? He hasn't done nothing wrong. He hasn't done nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong. Get off me! Medical conditions. Medical conditions. I need to speak to you about it. I'll scream, get up. Medical conditions. Let go of me. What are you hitting him for? You're pointing at me. What are you doing?
You little dickhead, you got moving.
I'll spray you, mate.
Lads, you're pointing at me, not even pointing at him.
Yeah. I'll bring you 119BX. Assistant floor level education, Wirral. I've got every bit of this.
Get off me now.
Mate, he's done nothing wrong. He's done nothing wrong. You're on a power trip here.
Yeah.
You're on a power trip.
And I've already spoke to you and told you I don't have to fucking wear one. Let go of me, I'll fuck off.
You let go of him.
Let go of me. Get off him, man.
You're the one on him.
Let go of me.
You're the one, you're a bully. You're a fucking bully.
I told you I don't have to fucking wear one.
Off the train, mate. By law, he doesn't have to.
Well,
underlying health conditions.
Get the fuck off me.
Not on the train. Trying to get the cross.
Yeah. What the fuck's he doing? Let go of me. Fuck off me. No, you have been fucking told. Get the fuck off me. What the fuck are you doing?
What's your name and number, bro?
I'm not getting off. Come on, David.
Yo! Who the f*** think you're grabbing? Who the f*** think you're grabbing? Hey, who you grabbing? I need to speak to you about it. I'll scream, get up. Medical conditions. Let go of me. What are you hitting him for?
Come on. Off me. No, you have been told. Get the off me. Doing?
No, mate, chill out, calm down. Mate, it's him. It's him. It's the
Mate, when I've got to go and pick my daughter up. Come on. Down, mate.
Doesn't have to wear a face mask.